Okay, good morning. Quick announcement, just a reminder to please sign up for the GHBC Fitness Challenge. There's sign-up sheets at the desk in the fitness center, and there's some more explicit guidelines as to how it's going to be run. And if you have any questions, please see Carson or myself. So it starts February 15th, I think, right in the middle of the month, and runs for 4 weeks. So, and it's, I think it's really for bragging rights from a team perspective, but there will be individual prizes as well. So please sign up, and we'll all get maybe just a little healthier together. So make sure you have something nearby for balance. I guess I can put that little sticky note away now. Remind me. And let's stand up straight. Check that posture. Ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. And let's start marching it out. Nice and easy. Arms are swinging. Keep that chest and head lifted and eyes forward. And remember to breathe. Try to pick those feet up off the ground, and let's roll those shoulders back. Bring them up, back, and down. Good. And swing. Let's get a nice deep breath in. Ready? And out. Again, in nice deep breath in and out. And one more time. And out. And march. Let's take it to a step touch. Picking your feet up off the ground. Arms are down. Keeping your elbows at your side. Kind of like a little bicep curl. And breathe. Good. Now, tap in front. So crossing that leg. Now, if you have any limitations, then just keep stepping side to side. So I know if you have a hip replacement, you really can't cross your midline. So just keep going side to side, step touch. And last one, march it out. Good. Shake it out, deep breath in and out. Good job. Take your legs wide. We're going to go ahead and take it down to some squats. Come up, arms go back. And again, squat. Make sure those hips are going back, knees staying over or pointing forward and pointing over your laces. That's tight. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. Good. Let's do right arm only. And the left. And again, the right. Reaching back. Try to get that arm really extended and reaching. And back. One more time. Good. March it in. March it wide. Now keep it here. Picking those feet up off the ground. Now we're going to pick these knees up just a little higher. So it's a little bit more balance. got to shift your weight onto that standing leg and stabilize. And breathe. Do one more on each side. And last one, march it back in. Woo! Legs should be feeling like they're getting a little warmed up. And breathe. Let's do another deep breath in. Ready? And out. March it out. Good. We're going to take it to a march for 3. On the 4th, we tap our foot and we clap. It's a cold, dreary day out. We are going to make some noise. So starting with that right leg, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3. Tap that foot out. Point your toe. So now you're stretching out the front of your shin. Good. Going. Just a few more. One more. And march it out. Good. Step touch again. Reach forward, spread your fingers. Make a fist. Pull it back. Squeeze those back muscles. Squeeze. Nice and easy. I don't want to see jerky movements. That's how we hurt ourselves. Nice and easy, but squeeze those back muscles. Remember, you have a lemon right on your spine in the middle of your back. You're trying to squeeze it. And always feel free to slow something down if you need to, modify it in any way, but find a way to always keep moving. So if we do 2 moves, and that's just too hard, do 1. Pick one of them that you can do and do it. But just sitting and watching is not an option. And last one, march it out. Good. So take it wide. We're going to bring those heels up and back. And reach across. Reach. So your knees are staying pointed to the floor. We're not lifting our knee. We're lifting the heel towards the bum, trying to kick our bum. Good. Last one. March it out. So we're going to take it to a little cha-cha move, but it's going to be a rotation. So it will challenge your balance a little bit. So if we start with the right foot, it's a step forward, rotate, and back. And forward. So step back, 1, 2, step, 1, 2, back. Good. 1, 2 in the middle. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, forward, rotate. 1, 2. So your left foot is staying stable. Picking your foot up. Make sure you pick that foot up. And march it out. I'm going to switch legs. So it's a step forward, rotating the body. 2 steps. Take it behind you. Ready? Here we go. Forward. 1, 2, back. I guess we could have done this before too. If you want, you can, get an arm moving. Make your arms big. To add a little bit more to the move. A little bit more coordination. In the arms. Let's do about 3 more. 1, 2, last one, forward and back. Good, and march it out. Deep breath in and out. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, pat those legs down. Stand up nice and straight. Deep breath in and out. Remember to always keep those shoulders down when you're breathing in. We're breathing into the belly. We don't breathe into the chest. Okay, we want to get it into our core area, into our inner body. All right, roll those shoulders back. Good. Hands are up, circle around. And the other direction. Spread those fingers, make a fist. Flick it out. Flick it out. Flick it out. Last one, and shake. Good. Just kind of shake out that whole upper body. Just kind of swing the arms. Kind of just let them be nice and loosey-goosey. Just shake all that tension out. Good. Hands on the hips. Stand up straight. Pull those elbows back. So you can see I'm not here. I'm pulling my elbows back, so I'm getting some back muscles engaged and helping. And keeping your elbows here, we're going to rotate our shoulders and hips just a little bit to the right. Keep those elbows pulled open. Good. Come back to center. Inhale. Breathe. Turn to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Pull those elbows wide and rotate. So it's like you're pushing your chest out. And come back to center. And again, to the left. And back to center. Good. Shake it out. And take that right leg out in front and point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. And point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. And let's stand up straight. Let's get a deep breath in and out. Good job. Okay. We're going to take our band. We're going to start with our band today. We're going to do our band first. Then we're going to use our glider. Get that over with kind of early in the session. So this is going to work on shoulder blades, your upper back. I want you to put your band around your back, bringing it up really more across the shoulder blades. Just get mine behind my wire here. So you can see mine is fairly high up on my back. So when I bring it under my arms, it's almost right under the armpit and right about where the chest is. And you can always wrap these bands around your hands if you want, or just hold them. So I want you to grab this band so that you have some tension on it, okay, already. So the band should not look like this. First, it'll probably slide down your back. So you want some tension on it. We're going to work on, it's called retraction and protraction. And what that is, basically we're going to, when we protract, we are pulling our shoulder blades apart. So if our shoulder blades are here, when we protract, we're pulling them apart and we're reaching. You're going to reach for the wall. When you retract, you're bringing them back in. That's when we squeeze, okay? But we're adding some tension. Now, if this is hard or if this causes any pain, you can do this without the band as well. So you can see, I'll just do one arm here. When I protract and I reach for the wall, I'm pulling my shoulder blades apart. Now I retract, I'm squeezing that shoulder blade in. And so you can see that my arm is going to move maybe within this much, a few inches movement, but we're not bending the body, okay? This is really good for just working those shoulder muscles, those postural muscles. So arms are out, make sure your shoulders are down. Lift your chest, and I'll go sideways. We're going to reach for the wall, really pulling those shoulder blades apart. Now, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Your arms are going to come in a little, but don't move the arms. It's all about the shoulders, the shoulder blades in your upper back. Pull it in and reach. Bring it in and reach, bring it in. Good. Reach. We'll go the other side now. Bring it in and reach, bring it in. Reach, bring it in. Good. Let's do two more. I kind of lost count. Reach. And I know it's hard, especially with the resistance. And reach and bring it in. Good. Some of you may have even done this if you've had any rehab for shoulder issues. This is sometimes given as an exercise. So go ahead and just kind of work it out a little bit. Let's give ourselves a big hug. We're going to get our glider. We're going to do a little curtsy. Now, if you don't want to use your glider, you can do this without. Make sure that your glider is on the right side for the surface you're on. If you're on a floor, again, if you have this glider, you want the felt side down on a floor. For carpet, you want the letters up. Okay, the big bold letters. Let's put the glider under your left foot. Make sure you're not putting your whole foot on it, just the ball of the foot. Keep your heel off, and that's your break. What I want you to do is first, for all of you out there in TV land, I want you to step your foot off the glider. I'm going to walk you through what I want you to do. You're just going to take it behind you a little bit. We're not taking it way behind. We're just going to take it so that it's maybe right in line with that forward foot, okay? But what's important is I want you to keep this knee straight ahead. Don't let it fall to the side. So you can see how I have a slant and my knee is outside my foot. This needs to stay over your laces, okay? And then coming up, we're going to push that foot into the floor as hard as we can. All right, so go ahead and put the ball of your foot on the glider. And then on the very last one, we're going to stay in that curtsy position and just give some small pulses. All right, so ready? Make sure you have something nearby for balance and slide it back. So come down a little bit, check your knee, make sure it's right over your foot and up. And come down. Now push that foot into the ground as hard as you can and back. And up on the side. So you can see my hips are going back. Right? Knee stays behind the top of the toes. So you're dropping that back leg, bend the knee, keep your body up. We're not falling forward, so your eyes need to stay forward. Good. 3 more. 1, 2. Now on this last one, stay right here. I'm going to go sideways. Stay right here. And 10 small pulses. 10, 9, 8, push to the heel. 6, 5, knee forward. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Woo. Shake it out. All right. Same thing. Right foot, ball of the foot is on the glider. Slide that foot back. Check your knee. Make sure that knee is right over your laces and come up. Push your hips back. Abs tight. Come up. Make sure you're pushing this foot into the floor as hard as you can. So you don't have to cross this foot. You don't have to cross it behind, crossing it past the midline of your body. So if you have a hip replacement, you can just kind of take it a little bit back behind the other leg. 6 more and breathe. Keep your chest up. That chest should be pointing forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Make sure those hips are back. Now with this last one, hold it down. Check your knee. And here we go. 10 pulses. 10, 9. Bend that back. 6. That back knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Woo. Okay, deep breath in and out. Get a sip of water if you need one and you have one. Okay, so we're going to sit down slowly. We're going to get our band. I don't think we've done this before, this exercise. This is going to be for your wrists and your forearms. So let's put the band down on the floor. You're going to put your feet on the band. We've done these way back when we were in the studio and we used weights. Seems like forever ago. And you can wrap this around your hand if you want, whatever's easiest. And we're going to hinge forward, so no bending. Okay, don't round that back. Sit up nice and straight and just come forward. And you get to rest your forearms on the top of your legs. Now, if you need to bring your feet out a little wide, out in front a little bit more so that you can keep your back straight, that's fine. And this is all about, you want to make sure you have a lot of tension here because you're going to drop your hands and we're going to curl them up. I'm keeping my palms up to the ceiling. Good. And breathe. We have 3 more, and then we're going to turn the palms down. 2, you should be feeling it in your forearm. 1, good. Now, palms are down, and just grab, if you need to, you can grab a little bit more band. Now remember, at any time, if you're really starting to get tired, you can always give yourself a little bit more band to work with. But make sure you are challenging yourself, that you're putting enough tension on the band. All right, ready? Now you're going to just lift the hands up. Again, the arms aren't moving. It's all coming from the wrists and your forearms. And if you have any issues with your wrists, just make the movement smaller. You can even do this without the band. And lift. This way is harder. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Let's go ahead and stretch out the arms, shall we? Right arm out. Arm is straight. So I want you out, palm up, spread your fingers, and now I want you to just reach a little bit more. Usually we can get that arm just a bit straighter. Again, if you don't have pain, as long as you're not moving into pain, try to go that extra inch. If you want, you can even gently press your fingers back, but I want you to try to keep your arm as straight as possible. Now show me your palm, same thing. Get your arm straight. If it's straight, now go a little bit further, like you're pushing something very hard. Same thing, you can also gently press. Don't just press the tips of your fingers. Get your hand right on kind of the base of the fingers and just gently push back. You should be feeling a nice stretch down the arms, particularly if you spend time reading or on the computer, your arms are bent and they're cramped. Now point those fingers down to the floor, arm is straight, straighten it out, and again you can gently press. Good. Let's take that arm across and just stretch out that shoulder. So shoulder down, grab your arm and bring it into the body. I like to kind of gently pull my arm to the left here, and I'm really feeling a nice stretch right through here in my shoulder. And breathe. Good. Now reach for that space between the shoulder blades. Good. Let's do the other arm. Same thing with the left. Spread your fingers. Get your arm straight. Now, reach just a little bit more. Just a bit more. I know you can do it. Spread those fingers, and if you want, you can gently press back. But the only way for you to do that is to shorten your arm. I want you to keep that arm out and don't use your right hand because you can just push your fingers down and still get that stretch. I'd rather you focus on trying to straighten out that arm. Now, palm to me, fingers up, same thing. Straighten that arm as much as possible. You're pushing something very, very heavy. Shoulders down and breathe. And you can also gently press those fingers back. And point those fingers down. Same thing, keep that arm straight. You can also press against the back of the hand. That's good. Now take this arm across and just reach to the right. Make sure your left shoulder is down. And then after this, we're going to get ready to stand. And reach for that space between the shoulder blades. Good. All right. Shake it out. I left my ball over there, so that's okay. Go ahead and put your ball between your knees. If you want to do without it, that's fine. I like to use it so that you keep your knees forward and your legs are in line with your hips. So you can do without it, but you got to keep your knees straight. Ready? Let's come on up. Good. And up. Hot seat. Down. Good. Hot seat. And come up. and up. Hot seat. 2 more. Last one, come on up, and we're going to come around to the chair. Oh, actually, we are going to use our gliders one more time. All right, we're going to do some donkey kicks. So we're going to work hamstrings a little bit and glutes. So you can hold on to the back of your chair if you'd like, and we're going to stand on our right leg. I like to stand on it with just a little flex in it, so I call it a soft knee. I'm not locking my knees out. And we're going to just hinge forward at the hip a little bit, and our left leg is behind us. I want you to push through the heel, flex your foot, bend your leg. Now your leg is going to stay at this 90-degree angle, and I want you to think about pushing your heel to the ceiling, okay? So let's push it up to the ceiling or to the back of the room. But this movement, I want you coming from your glute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2 more. Now on this last one, keep this leg up. Good. Now extend, keep flexing, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. Trying to kick your bum. Bring it in. Bring it in. 5 more. 5. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. All right. Woo. Shake it out. Deep breath in and out. Okay. Same thing. Stand on your left leg, a little soft. Flex your foot. Hinge forward. So remember, when we do this, we're not bending. There's a difference. You can see it in my back. My back is bent. Here, I hinge at the hip. Flex your foot. Bend the knee. Push it up and out. Up. This is all coming from the glute, from the bum. Squeeze the bum. Two more. 1, 2. Keep it here. Extend. Bring the heel in. Extend and in. Your foot stays flexed. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out. And we're going to start stretching a little bit early. So we're going to go. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We have one more. I didn't see it. We're going to do legs out to the side. So get your glider. Sorry about that. I was ahead of myself. You can stay right behind your chair. I'm going to come out here so you can see me. Remember that when you slide this out, notice that I am not going with it. If I was going with it, I would be centered between my legs. Your right leg is going to stay right here, and your body is going to stay over your left leg, your right leg. You're just going to slide. So this is equivalent to just tapping your foot out. Notice that you don't move. I know there's a few of you out there who tend to go with it. Stay over your right leg. Ready? Let's take it out. You want to sit back. Hips go back. Knee over the foot. Abs tight. Keep your chest up. You're just taking one leg out. This leg is staying here. Your body stays with the right leg. 6, 5, push that foot into the floor to come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Switch. Other side. Here we go. And breathe. So remember, you need to stay over that left leg. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, all on the left. Hips, push your hips back. 6 more. Think about pushing through the heel to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. All right, now we're done. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to start with our hip flexor stretch. Take your right leg back. Big step. Make sure your toes are all going forward. We're going to push this hip forward. So you want to notice, keep that knee, take a look at your left knee. It should be bent and somewhat over your ankle, and it should be over the middle of your foot, over your laces, covering your laces if you're looking at it. Pushing your hip forward. Feel the stretch in the front of the hip. We're going to really focus on kind of trying to stretch out these hips a little bit in our standing. Okay? Keep your body upright. Now what I want you to do is take that back foot. Actually, let's keep the toes here. Straighten your forward leg. So you are centered between the two. It should be like a triangle, okay? Let's turn that back foot out so that your feet are at right angles. But you're centered. You should be actually nice and stable in this position. Take your left hand. If you need to hold on to the chair. Arm is down. Now I want you to really push your right foot into the floor. Really ground it, connect it. Let's come over and really thinking of pushing this right hip down. Push it down. Now if you don't want to bend your arm, you can just bend over. If you have any shoulder issues, so you can hold on to the chair. Bend over. You should feel a nice stretch, pull, not bad, but a nice stretch right in your hip area, maybe around to the lower back. Now, come on up. I want you to pull up from your side. Use your side to pull yourself up. Use those obliques. Good. Now we're going to go ahead, keep your leg back, turn the foot forward, and bend the other way. So right arm is down in front of my left leg, and I'm bending over. Push your feet into the ground. And come up. Again, if anything causes you pain, modify it. Don't do it. Take your right leg behind you. And again, over. Pushing your right hip down. Good. And come up. Let's switch legs. Left leg goes back. A regular hip flexor stretch and push forward. Make sure your knee is bent over the ankle and it's over your laces. Push forward. Keep your body up nice and straight. Good. Turn that back foot out. I'm going to go straight towards you. Right arm down. Come over. Pushing your left foot into the floor as hard as you can. To make sure you're nice and centered. Your legs are straight like a triangle. And push that left hip down to the floor. Push it down. And breathe. Good. Come on up. And take your left arm over. And let's reach over. Now you're looking over that forward leg. And if this bothers you, just hip flexor forward. Good. Come on up. Back foot behind, your left foot behind the right, and bend over. Pushing your hip to the floor. Good. And let's come on up and get ready to sit down. Slowly into the chair, and let's grab our strap. Right leg forward. And the strap is under the ball of the foot. Pull those toes towards you. Stretching out that calf muscle. Sit up straight. Now let's take a deep breath in and exhale and come forward, reaching with that right hand. Good. Come on up. Shake it out. Just release that tension. Bring it back out. Heel down. Pull your toes towards you. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's come forward and reach with the left hand for the side of the right leg. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Don't let up. Good. Come on up. Bring that leg up onto the top of the thigh. And sit up straight. If you want, you can use your right elbow to gently press this leg open a little bit more. You can also keep your leg down. And let's lead with the chest and come forward. Make sure you're hinging at the hips. You're keeping your back neutral. It's not bent. That's why the hinge is really important. And keeping your eyes forward. We're not bending our head. Keeping our eyes forward. Good. Cross this all the way over. If you can't do that, you can keep your legs side by side. Sit up straight, and let's turn and look over our right shoulder. Sitting up straight, shoulders down. Good. And come back. Let's do the other leg. Strap underneath the ball of the foot. Pull the toes towards you. Sitting up straight. You want to feel this stretch first in the calf area. It's the back of the lower leg. And take a deep breath in. And exhale and reach with the right hand, with the left hand. Same side hand. and relax. Shake it out. Bring it in. Rotate it back out. And sit up straight. Pull those toes towards you. Deep breath in. And exhale, reaching with the right hand or anywhere on the outside of that left leg that you can reach. And breathe. Good. And let's bring that ankle up onto the thigh. You can use that elbow to gently push it out. And sit up straight and lead with the chest. Come forward, not bending your back, just hinging at the hips, feeling the stretch in the glutes and the hip, the inside of the legs as well. And cross that leg over, sit up straight, and turn and look over your left shoulder. Make sure shoulders stay down and you're sitting up straight. No slumping in the chair. Come back to center, open the legs. Let's cross our arms, sit up straight, take a deep breath in. Exhale and come forward, hinging at the hips. Pull your belly button in, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. And come up. Good, and exhale, bring those legs together. Sit up nice and straight, hands on our lap, arms tucked in, not using the arms of the chair, sitting up straight using our core, and we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it all out. Deep breath in and exhale. One more time, deep breath in and exhale. Thank you so much. Have a great day.